Welcome to vlog number 1. So I'm considering doing this because not working as much, and I do things around the farm other than Jeeps. So I mean, yes, I have Axle Deep behind me here. I've got Project Bravo, and then I've got Gemini in the shop taking up 50% of my shop, all in pieces, but it's okay, you know. So those are ongoing projects. I do live next to a busy road. I don't know how long I'm going to make these vlogs or how interested people are going to be in it. Like this morning, it's supposed to be a very hot one today, so we're probably going to be reaching pretty close to 100 degrees today, and I don't like to work very much in that kind of heat, you know. So what I'm probably going to do today is, I mean, it's early in the morning, so it's reasonably cool, although I can feel the humidity already. Yesterday I went and got some lumber. I'm going to attempt to do some fix-ups on the barn, okay? So let me show you what I got going on here. So this portion of the barn, it's where I got Project Gemini's old tub right now. This is the part of the barn that leaks the least out of the whole barn, really. It's one of the areas, probably the biggest area in the barn that doesn't leak. So, and the doors are all in shambles. So what I'm thinking of doing is starting to replace all this stuff and get it taken off, although it's going to be too warm today to be doing crap like that. So, but as you can see, some of the pieces are coming off for the siding, and that's why I got these. You know, they're the tongue and groove. They do have the V in the center. I don't know if I'll put that out or put this, because this is really what originally is on the barn, is this kind of side. So I may just put the V down. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to start with over here because, like I said, it leaks the least. It's the biggest area that doesn't leak. I'm going to clean all this stuff out, and then I'm even considering, I don't know if I'm going to put gravel in here or concrete it and then make it a mini garage workshop. So there's plenty of room to park probably 2 vehicles in here, along with, you know, it's wide enough that it might be good to use as a shop and to store wood. As you can see, my great grandpa still has some wood up there, although I'll probably cut all that down. Doesn't look like I can use too much of that for the barn, you know. And I like to keep as much of the original part of the barn that I can, okay? Now, one downside to all of this is a foundation. So I'm gonna probably, I've got a couple ideas on how to do it. You know, I have the rudimentary basic concept of like footings and stuff like that. So, and then here in Ohio, we need to at least go down 3 foot to get past the frost line. So the main thing on this barn, so right here is this is a load bearing, so I'm not even sure, like, it's probably shifted some, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way maybe to bring it back up, or to at least leave it in its spot, if that makes sense. And then I was gonna do a round pylon going straight down, mainly just to brace the corner. The rest of the foundation, I don't know if I'm too worried about that. However, this is an avenue for wild animals and chickens to get into my shop, and of course y'all know I'm trying to prevent that. So I'll probably start taking stuff down and then start digging down, and I want to see if there's even any foundation left in the ground. Now I think part of the issue, I mean, this barn's probably, it's pretty close to 100 years old. So if you're looking at the concrete, they have no rebar in it whatsoever. So obviously we'll do the rebar. But that's upcoming. So I might even start that in the cooler weather. I've got boards to start. But first is going to be to disassemble everything and start refacing this area to improve it. I'll probably just go up to the edge right here with the new stuff until I get the foundation fixed. Once I get the foundation fixed, I'll continue on, if that makes sense. Another issue in this corner is the downspout just drips right here, so that's going to change too, because I can't put a new pylon in there or footer to hold the barn up if water's just going to deteriorate it again. So we'll figure that out. And then as far as the roof, I'm going to do these in pieces, guys. I can't afford to get this done. You know, it's probably gonna be $100 grand just to get it, have somebody come in and do all this stuff. So I'm gonna do it in little sections, a little bit at a time, and then we'll just keep it going from there. Okay, I'm gonna start from this corner. I may do the other side too, just to, because this roofing is great. We call this the corn crib back here. Probably where, you know, I don't know what they called it, a corn crib, so maybe they piled corn in there to dry out. But you know, I don't know, like a lot of, like the boards in there are starting to crumble, but it's still not leaking in there. So it's just, I think what's happening is the water's dripping off the edge here, and then as you can see, there's just no foundation in here. So what I may do is I may put some braces and just have this an open overhang. I'm not sure yet, because the foundation does come out here on the corner. It's just in the middle. They've fallen over. So maybe we'll just repair it and then make it like a little storage area or something. I don't know. But, oh, there's that piece. I was looking for this. But yeah, I was looking for this because Project Bazooka's driver's side floor has a big hole in it. So we're just going to put a board in there for right now. So that way they're not flintstoning it. Alright, so and then I've got some 2x4s in here. What I'm going to do with that, I mean, this is probably going to be a long video because I do get long-winded. If y'all don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But I want to put a wall up right here with a little door. And then all the old boards that I take off the barn, I'm gonna put up facing the inside part of the board, like this right here, facing me, to kind of match what's going on over here. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then we'll do that across. I don't know if I'm going to do a regular door here or do a barn door sliding just like that. So I haven't decided yet. So it all depends on cost. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. And then another thing I got for the shop was this bad boy right here. My cousin had some stuff of a great uncle of mine in a garage, and went over there. This wasn't what she listed, but she was complaining about it being in the corner, and I was like, oh shit, I need that for the shop so I can be out here in the winter time and still stay, at least get the chill off to still work on Jeeps, because sometimes it gets so bitter cold that like it's just too cold to work out here. So I got a little bit of an idea where I want it, but that's going to be a work in progress, and I especially want this done and up and running at least by November, because that's when it starts getting cold. January really gets bitter cold, but I'd like to have it done by Thanksgiving, we'll say, because it does get chilly. And then, so that's the 2x4s I was talking about over there. And then I've got one more. Well, I got some more 2x4s, but I got some pressure treated 2x4s and some 4x4s, because I'm working on doing, here, let me get over there and show you. With those, I did do like a 4-foot high fence around, but the chickens are jumping over it, and I gotta try to keep them in here, because that's another project I gotta finish over here is the chicken coop. But so I've been making them 8-foot high using old fence that I've got laying around here, and then I'm eventually gonna do this whole thing an 8-foot high fence, and this will be my chicken area. So not a bad area. This is kind of wobbly even with the T-posts in here, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is attaching it to the tree with a rope or something just to hold it in place. And then the same over here, because they're just going to be so tall, so I'll brace them with the trees to keep them in place. And then the corners are good, they kind of brace themselves. And then these buildings are going to go away, so that's other projects. A lot of different projects going on around here. So yeah, so this will be my vlog. So if I'm not working on Jeeps, I'll be talking about different things. Today's going to be too warm to work on a Jeep, so on Project Gemini is going to be the main one I'm going to be working on. Still looking for a frame. Found one, but couldn't get over there. They already sold it. I found one, but it was already sold, unfortunately. But another one will pop up, so we just got to keep an eye out. So I'm going to get these boards off the trailer before it gets too hot, and because tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so I don't want them. I don't care if the pressure treated gets wet, but I definitely don't want the 2x4s and the siding to quite get wet yet. So, and before I put these boards up, I'll probably get a few more just to start it across, because what I'll need to do, now that I think about it, I don't want the weather to get to them too bad, so I'll probably, I don't know if I'll get enough all the way out to here, we'll see, but I'll pick some more up this weekend. Maybe I can get the rest, so get it all up and then paint it so that way it's protected from the weather. So, but this is cool. I need to do this part though. I'll probably do that this morning. I got to cut floorboard, temporary floorboard, so I can use axle deep as the template, because look how messy it is in here. So I know it's 15.5 across, but I just need to do the length. We don't have to go very far, just enough to brace it here and to brace it on this edge. So all right, let's get these undone. Alright, so we got the trailer empty, got the board cut. So basically it was 15.5 by 15.5, and I think that's going to fit in there perfect. And then, so we'll put the carpets back in. In fact, I'll put this with the carpets, so probably do that tomorrow. I don't know, part of me wants to start on this today. Maybe I will. Actually, I'll just set it right here. And now first thing I got to do is take the barn doors down. It's the square lag bolts, looks like. Sure, why not? Let's start it. Come here. did better. I gotta do better at facing the camera. That's the last door. Alright, this is as far as I'm going to get today. So I ended up tearing out a lot, actually. Might be able to save some of these. That's all scrap. So I'll use these for the wood burner over the winter. But yeah, that's quite a bit of wood, actually, for just this little corner. Like it, all the siding's just falling apart as I wrench it off. And then this is kind of a mix match of stuff too, almost like it was built with the leftovers. And so, and it's starting to rot. It was starting to rot in this corner. That's why I replaced this board. Might put something in there just to, you know, I don't know, probably not. I might put some spray foam in there just to keep the critters from messing around with it. And then So new bracket. This is like 3 pieces right here or something, and well, that was one, but it was rotting on one side, so I still wanted to do this. So yeah, that's as far as I'm going to get today. It's getting kind of warm. Sun hasn't been hitting me yet. In fact, some of these clouds coming in keep the sun off, but sun's making its way and I'm almost into the sun. So I'm going to quit here for today, and then maybe do a little bit tomorrow if it's not raining too bad, because I'd like to put some 2x4s along the edges, along the edge, and then, but since it's getting warm, I'm going to do some inside stuff. I'm going to go to probably Menards, maybe even Home Depot or Lowe's. Well, Lowe's is where I got these. They're about 15 and some change a piece for the long ones. And I'm gonna go check, see what Menards has. And then I know Home Depot carries them. I don't know their price off my hands. I'm gonna go and look. I know I can do it on my phone, but why not go in to AC and do some price checks and stuff like that. But I'll show you guys. Yeah, they don't have the price for the 16-inch. I'm thinking of doing the 16-inch diameter tube if there's no foundation underneath that corner. 12 might be all right, but I'm gonna go big because I don't know how much weight is on that pillar. 12-inch ones are $17.88, so probably 25 bucks for it, and then fill that up with concrete if I need to do it that way. So we'll see. I'll have to dig it up, that corner up, and then stuff. Here's concrete mix. Here we go. I hate this fucking rebate. So $2.98 or $2.89. I think this is the concrete we need, all purpose. That's not bad. That's priced better than 60-pound bag. I think that's better than Home Depot's Quickcrete. But I believe Menards owns their own manufacturing, so they make all this stuff themselves. Same stuff, so they've got plenty in stock. Yep, okay. Plenty. Alright, let's move on and look at roofing and stuff. Unfortunately, they go from 12 foot to 16 foot, and I believe I need 13 feet. So yeah, so the 16 footers, we might as well just say 50 bucks a piece. Damn, that's crazy. But I'll have to get an actual measurement once I get up there for the sheets. And then they got, that's the only bad thing about Menards is they got all these freaking QR code things. The internet's bad out here. I don't know if it's the metal roofing or not. I'm definitely going to need the ridge cap all the way across. And it looks like the ridge caps are 10-foot sections. So, okay. And they're about $43, 44 bucks. Actually 50 bucks, because that fucking rebate thing, I wish they wouldn't put that on here. That rebate is pretty much a scam, in my opinion. Now the one, alright, so this is basically what I got in there, and these are 14 foot long. And this is like the tongue and groove with the V in the middle. It's exactly what I bought from Lowe's, and they do have them in different sizes, but this is the size I'm looking for right here, so it's perfect. I guess they call it car siding. That's what it's called. Let's get a price on it. Zoom out. And then he said the smaller lengths were in inside, but I don't need them smaller lengths. So a little cheaper at Lowe's. So we're talking $17.61. But if Lowe's ever goes higher, he mentioned there were 16 footers, or the employee did. Oh, here's the 16 footers. Let's get a price of the 16 footers. In case I need to get up that far, but there may be a couple of spots where I need it that long. And we'll let that think. Oh, here it comes up. So 20 bucks. And I know for a fact Home Depot or Lowe's doesn't have the 16 footers, so that's good to know. So what I'm looking at doing is something similar to this. Although this is the straight roofing material all the way around, but what I need to know about is the actual flashing that goes above the track, if that makes sense. So you see the track inside there, so I'm gonna find out if they actually have something like that in stock, or if it's something that I gotta order, or it has to be made. And then so the emerald green, which is in stock, yeah, they don't have the 14 footers in stock, so we'll have to make do. Emerald green is what I want for the roof, because the original roof, or at least with the old asphalt tiling, was green and the barn was white, so we're still going to go with that color scheme. So that little flashing's about 20 bucks, 22 bucks before the rebate. This one's the white selection. They don't have the green in stock, but I can order it and it's the same price. So I might as well just continue going with the green for that. So that's sweet. That's not as much. That's a 10-foot section. That's not as much as I thought it would be. So that's cool. But yeah, that's why I'm going with Menards on the roofing, because they've got a lot of it in stock already, and order it through Home Depot, and probably Lowe's does the same thing. You got to do a minimum buy, so you're paying a lot of money for a minimum buy. Here I can buy it piece at a time to build it. So all right, let's go eat. I'm hungry, and it's starting to get really warm out here. So it's about 90 bucks for the barn door track, and that's can't tell what the size is on that. But it looks to be probably 12 foot maybe. So I'm not certain, but we'll have to get all the the tracks that go with it. Oh, this is looks like the mount for it. Those are about 9 bucks, 8 bucks a piece. Holy shit. just for the mount. And then this one. Yeah, I'm not sure why I need that one. And then of course you want that's the round ones. We want the square. Which is these right here. And this is the mount for a single door. So each door, $64. So we need to measure what opening that I want. I'm at a place called Family Farm and Home. It's pretty much in southeast Michigan, northwest Ohio areas. So, but this is where I buy my chicken feed. So yeah, so we want the box rail hangers, so that's about $70. And then the box rail. And then these are all the accessories for it. Each of them. So, yep. On sliding door frames. Yeah, I don't know if I need that, because I'm going to mount this on with the hanger, and then so mount them on, and then the barn door piece that protects it from the rain, so, and gives it a nice finish. So yep, so that's probably going to be $200 or $300 just for this system alone. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get chicken food and head home, and we'll call this the end of the video. So it's already halfway through the day, it's hot, and I don't feel like doing anything else, so I'm probably gonna sit and edit this video, because all my other videos, I'm pretty much caught up with all my Jeep videos. There's a couple of them I gotta do yet, but compared to what I had before, tons. So signing off, thanks for watching episode 1 of the blog. I'll see you guys next time.